My girlfriend doesn't know I speak Japanese. She spoke it thinking I didn't understand. I met Sarah through a dating app 3 years ago. She was bright, funny, and we clicked instantly. One thing she mentioned early on was her love for Japanese culture. Anime, manga, the works. She'd taken some classes in college and was proud of being conversational. I smiled and nodded, never mentioning that I'm actually fluent. My mother is Japanese. I grew up bilingual, switching between English and Japanese at home. But after she passed when I was 19, I rarely spoke it anymore. It became this private thing I kept to myself, a connection to her that felt too personal to broadcast. Sarah would occasionally drop Japanese phrases into conversation, usually simple stuff. I'd play along, act impressed, ask what it meant. It was harmless. She enjoyed teaching me, and I didn't see the point in bursting her bubble. Last month, we went to her company's holiday party. She worked at a tech startup with a pretty diverse team. I was making small talk near the bar when I noticed Sarah across the room with 3 of her coworkers, 2 women and a guy I recognized from her Instagram posts. They were laughing, drinks in hand, and then I heard it. Japanese. Sarah was speaking rapid Japanese with one of the women, Yuki, who was apparently visiting from their Tokyo office. I froze, beer halfway to my lips, and just listened. At first, it was innocent. Work stuff, complaints about their boss, normal office gossip. Then Yuki gestured toward me. Sarah glanced over, saw I wasn't paying attention, and smiled. Then she said in Japanese, "That's my boyfriend. He's sweet, but honestly, kind of boring. Like, stable boring. He's the safe choice until I figure out what I really want." Yuki laughed, responding in Japanese. "So he's the placeholder boyfriend?" Sarah nodded, still smiling. "Exactly. He doesn't even notice half the time. I'm just riding this out until something better comes along. He makes decent money though, so that's nice." The other coworker, a guy named Kenji, chimed in. "Does he know you're still talking to your ex?" My stomach dropped. "God, no," Sarah said, switching her drink to her other hand. "Tyler texts me all the time. We've met up a few times. Nothing serious, just keeping options open. My boyfriend's too trusting to ever suspect anything. It's kind of pathetic, honestly." They all laughed. I set my beer down and walked straight to the bathroom. My hands were shaking. I stared at myself in the mirror, replaying every word. Placeholder boyfriend. Riding this out. Pathetic. I'd spent 3 years with this woman. 3 years thinking we were building something real. When I came back out, Sarah was alone, scrolling her phone. She smiled when she saw me. "Hey babe, having fun?" I looked at her for a long moment. Then I said in perfect Japanese, "We need to talk outside." Her face went white. Pure, instant panic. "Wait, what?" She stammered in English. I repeated it in Japanese. "Outside, now." We walked out into the cold parking lot. She was trying to laugh it off, asking how I knew Japanese, but I cut her off. "My mother was Japanese," I said quietly, still in Japanese. "I grew up speaking it. I heard everything you said in there." Sarah's mouth opened and closed like a fish. I was just joking around. It was girl talk." "Girl talk?" I switched back to English. "You called me boring. A placeholder. You said you're talking to your ex and that I'm too trusting to notice. That I'm pathetic." She started crying immediately. The ugly kind, mascara running. "I didn't mean it like that. I was just trying to fit in with them. They were making jokes, and You humiliated me," I said, voice steady. "In a language you thought I couldn't understand. That's not a joke, Sarah. That's who you really are when you think no one's listening." She reached for my arm. I stepped back. "We're done," I said. "Please, just let me explain." "There's nothing to explain. You said exactly what you meant. I'm just the idiot who didn't see it sooner." I walked to my car and drove home. She sent 73 texts that night. Apologies, explanations, promises it wasn't real. I blocked her number. 2 weeks later, a mutual friend told me Sarah had been telling people I broke up with her over a misunderstanding, that I'd overreacted to a harmless comment. I sent one final message in Japanese before blocking her everywhere. "Be more careful next time. Some people only show you who they really are when they think you can't understand them."